Welcome, friends, to a discussion that might just revolutionize the way you view your own emotions and reactions to this tumultuous world. Today, we're going deeper than ever before into the human psyche, deciphering why anger takes hold, transforming trivial moments into situations of intense aggression. By delving into the reasons behind these fiery outbursts, you may find the key to mastering your own emotional responses and potentially altering the course of how you handle life's provocations in 2023 and beyond. Imagine the heat of sheer anger, not just a minor irritation, but the kind that engulfs you entirely. Perhaps it's challenging to recall your own, but surely you've been on the receiving end of someone's explosive rage. It's a universal experience, yet why do we escalate to such extremes over matters that, in hindsight, might seem trivial? Let us unravel this mystery together. This fury, this rush that can lead to wrathful acts, is more than just a volatile emotion. Sometimes, it has such a grip that individuals can't recall their actions under its influence. In certain legal realms, passion so intense can serve as a defense, but what does that say about us? Are these instincts inescapable parts of being human, or can we harness and redirect them? Three dominant theories attempt to shed light on our aggressive inclinations. The instinct theory, the frustration-aggression hypothesis, and social learning theory all offer perspectives on this potent emotion. Beginning with the earliest notion, Sigmund Freud's instinct theory painted aggression as a fundamental part of our being. This isn't just a bitter urge but a balancing act between our life instinct, eros, and the darker, thanatos, the so-called death instinct driving us towards destructive behaviors. Freud saw these two forces in constant battle within us, occasionally causing thanatos to spill outward as aggression. His solution was less about taming these instincts and more about structuring societies to channel them constructively, keeping harmful outbursts at bay. But aggression isn't just a spontaneous reaction. It's often a product of being thwarted on our path to a goal. Enter the frustration-aggression hypothesis, stating that our thwarted endeavors can lead directly to aggression. It doesn't always lash out at the source of frustration, but it can linger, ready to be unleashed when provoked. Studies have shown that even children exhibit this pattern. For instance, when toys are placed tantalizingly out of reach then suddenly made available, their play becomes more aggressive, imprinted by earlier frustration. These findings suggest a direct correlation between our frustrations and subsequent aggressive outputs. Nevertheless, one cannot overlook the power of imitation and observation, highlighted by the third theory proposed by Albert Bandura. His social learning theory, exemplified by the iconic Bobo doll experiment, suggests that aggression isn't an innate release but a learned behavior. Children exposed to aggressive role models tend to mirror those behaviors, kicking and lashing out just as they had seen done. This imitation implies that aggression could potentially be mitigated by controlling the influences and models we expose ourselves and our children to. This exploration isn't just an academic exercise. It has profound implications on how you perceive and manage your reactions. It's about learning to navigate aggression, whether it springs from instinct, frustration, or mimic behavior. By understanding these tendencies, you can develop tactics to curtail out-of-control anger, shape your environment to support more positive reactions, and maybe even help others around you to do the same. And while you ponder which theory resonates the strongest, or consider them all pieces of a larger puzzle of human behavior, remember that psychology is an ever-evolving field. Constantly probing and questioning, it offers us invaluable insights and tools for self-improvement. I extend my heartfelt gratitude for joining me on this deep dive into the psyche. If this content has armed you with newfound knowledge or sparked curiosity, then why not guarantee your continued growth by subscribing, liking, and hitting the notification bell for more enlightening videos like this one. Before we part, I challenge you, respected viewers, to reflect on this information. Which aspects will you integrate into your life? How will they shape your responses to the world's provocations? Engage in the conversation, share your thoughts, and perhaps together, we can unravel even more about the complex tapestry of human emotion. For those who found this journey valuable, you might consider expressing your appreciation with a tip, proportional to the insight you've gained. Further details in the description. Harness these teachings, take control of your aggression, and transform it into a force for positive change and understanding. Thank you, and may your path be one of wisdom and controlled strength. Greetings, visionaries. I'm about to unravel wit and wisdom that may very well define the trajectory of our future. You sit comfortably, brimming with astute keenness, so let's elevate the discourse beyond the mundane and leap straight into an orbit of profound discourse. Settle in as we chart the course of foresight that stretches across the cosmos and challenges the bedrock of our perceived inevitabilities. Imagine, if you will, an intricate web of potentialities stretching out into the vast expanse of what might be. Every choice, a ripple in this cosmic stream, a catalyst that hastens an outcome or diverts the flow altogether. Consider the realm of sustainable power, a beacon of logic in the turbulent sea of resource consumption. Tesla, an enterprise synonymous with the vanguard of electric vehicles, is more than a company. It's the vanguard that's steering us towards an era of environmental equilibrium. Without it, the journey to a sustainable future would meander sluggishly, but with it, we've sprinted forward in time, possibly by decades. But there's more at stake than the energy that powers our homes and transports us. Cultivating civilizations beyond the azure blanket of Earth's atmosphere isn't just a frivolous dream, it's the ultimate testament to human ingenuity and willpower. This pursuit is far from predestined. Think back to the Apollo moon landing, an emblem of progress and potential. Since that giant leap, the pendulum has swung back, the fervor has cooled, and the ability to breach our planetary cradle has, until recently, waned. Technology, contrary to popular belief, isn't an unstoppable forward march. It's a torch that must be carried and kindled, tirelessly and intentionally, lest it gutters out. History whispers cautionary tales. The grandeur of ancient Egypt, the technological marvels of the Roman Empire, both civilizations soared to dizzying heights, and yet time cloaked their mastery. Their wonders became relics of a past shrouded in mystery instead of stepping stones to future prowess. The road to decay is well trodden. It's the ascent to the stars that demands our courage and relentless endeavor. So, let me paint the alternate portrait of future festooned with the scintillating allure of starfaring civilizations. Imagine humanity not confined to one fragile planet but spread across the tapestry of space. Peer into the unfathomable, colonies on distant worlds, voyages that stitch the cosmos together, the very fabric of consciousness expanded and multiplied through a symphony of interstellar communities. This isn't merely a flight of fancy, it's the magnum opus of human potential. This is the future we must dare to sculpt, a cosmos peppered with the light of human consciousness. But where does that leave us, the individuals who fuel the collective? What steps must we embark upon to be orchestrators of this grand design? You might ponder, what power do I hold within the grasp of my day-to-day vigor? Gentlemen, ponder this: every choice bears gravity. Opt for the vehicle that treads lightly on Earth. Advocate for energy that doesn't bleed the planet dry. Imbue your investments with the insight of longevity, seeding money in ventures that honor our sustainability. Champion the thinkers, the makers, the boundary pushers who refuse to settle for the confines of today. Cherish wisdom, seek lifelong learning, become acutely aware of the strings that bind our economies, our social fabric, the unseen forces of market and mind. Do not merely traverse the tides of personal finance, command them with precision and foresight. Invest in wisdom as much as wealth. Remember, in these modern times, your intelligence and choices are as potent as the currency that flows through the digital veins of commerce. In the mosaic of endeavors, consider the realms of insurance, online banking, real estate, medical innovation, finance and investing, marketing and advertising, all cogs in the grand wheel that drives us forth. In your steadfast quest for personal success, embrace these sectors not as distant entities but as integral parts of your domain. Equip yourself with the acumen of digital marketing, the agility of trading on digital platforms, and the sophistication of intelligent investing. And as men of action, tap into the divine masculine that propels the will to break frontiers, both terrestrial and celestial, while maintaining a steady grip on the modern dating scene, where intellect meets the sovereign art of genuine connection. Embrace the strong, successful male archetype in every facet of life, from the professional arenas to the intimate dance of relationships. My friends, it is not merely enough to observe. Actuate the principles of modern life dating, adopt the bulldog mindset, explore the powerful facets of mindfulness akin to monk mode, and delve into the strength-forging practice of semen retention to enhance your magnetic allure. In between these grand ideals and their meticulous execution, never forget the bedrock upon which your prosperity is built: creditworthiness, legal acumen, and a staunch defense against any unexpected claim that may threaten your empire. Yet, this endeavor is not a solitary march. Together we are a conclave of men, bound by a shared conviction to sculpt a tomorrow that mirrors the loftiest of our aspirations. Join this collective journey by subscribing, liking, and ringing that bell of notification. In doing so, you align your trajectory with a shared mission, and together, through a merger of wisdom and action, we ensure that the probabilities that once seemed elusive bend to our collective will. As the final notes of our time together draw near, reflect deeply upon the transformation you commit to igniting. Which of these principles will you forge into your legacy? And should this voyage of enlightenment offer you value, feel free to tip the scales of gratitude in alignment with the wealth of knowledge bestowed. Your generosity pioneers greater ventures in this ever-unfolding epic of human endeavor. A link, discreet yet potent, awaits in the description. Carve your mark in history, gentlemen, as strong, successful males threading wisdom and insight into the fabric of life. May your actions reflect the strongest male hero ever envisioned, a living titan among men. Until we convene again, walk boldly, knowing that every step you take is a stroke upon the canvas of forever.